Hey guys, how's it going? It's Alpha here, and thanks for joining me for another Puzzle and Dragons video. We have just begun the 10 million download event. Actually, you can see it right on top of the screen. There we go. I'm gonna okay at pointing. It's going across the banner there on my phone, and there's a really cool deal where if you are even if you're a non-in-app player who just buys stuff very infrequently, which is kind of what I've become, this is a great deal where it's $4.99. You get 10 stones, a pull on a special REM machine that guarantees you a gold egg and a Pantheon god, and you get 10,000 PAL points, I believe. So a whole bunch. So I just did it. You could see. Let's hop in and see there. There we go. Um, so you can see here I have the special one-time bargain set, this little dragon guy here. This is the rare egg machine. So we're going to go ahead and get the pull on. Let's see what we get here. I am hoping for, let's see, if we're going blue on a Orochi, Gabriel. If we're going green, a Susano. I don't know. There's a bunch of guys I don't have. At some point soon, I'm going to do a box tour. I'm getting close to rank 500. I'm kind of creeping my way along at this point. But I'll do a box tour. You can see what I have, what I don't have, all that fun stuff. But let's see what we get. We got one pull, so let's cross fingers for good luck. As per tradition, you see you get a little star going in there. Let's see. All right, gold, gold, gold. Hey, Ameno Uzume. I actually do not have this card. And it's funny, I was just looking at putting together a team and that was going to be fire based. And I was like, well, I don't have a good bind clear on fire. I have Red Riding Hood is the best I got. So that's pretty awesome. I'm actually pretty excited that I just got Ameno. And oh, coming out at level 50, I didn't even realize that. Ready to be evolved. Awesome. Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and hop into the Descended Challenge. We just got that this morning as well, and there's a ton of dungeons in there. So instead of trying to clear all of the dungeons on the channel, I'm going to try to do maybe a few less, but try and maybe talk through one kind of in depth about some of the strategies and moves and whatnot and stuff like that. And then maybe I'll just kind of fly through another one. So that's kind of the plan for today. So we'll see how we do. We'll be right back with a team put together to tackle Hera-Is. Okay, guys, and I'm back. And what I put together here is actually fun. This will be the first time using this team. This is the brand new Ultimate Evolution of Sephiroth from the Final Fantasy Cloud, which I think returns on Monday. We are getting it sometime very soon. So they just released the Ultimate Evolutions today, and I just happen to have the materials lying around. I try and keep a few of each so I can be ready and not have to wait. And I threw a snow globe at him, and he's all maxed out. Of course, he's at skill level 1, so we don't really have that to rely on. But I did get a Hypermax friend. I found out there was exactly one Ultimate Evo'd Sephiroth on my friends list out of 200. So hopefully we'll get it good on the first turn. So Sephiroth, he is a color match lead, which I really enjoy playing color match leads for whatever reason. You can see there's definitely some TPAs in there. And I've got Okuninushi on there, who also has TPAs. So you get a 2x attack with 4 attributes and a 3x with 5 attributes. And then you have a built-in 3 times attack and 1.5 recovery for attackers and devils. So he used to just buff up attackers, and there's like no good dark attackers. So I figured this would be a pretty good team here because I'm covering all of the different colors and the sub-attributes. Obviously I have to be a little bit careful using Satsuki because she will change all the hazard orbs, January poison, but also water into dark, so I won't be able to obviously I need to make sure I have the other colors on if I'm going to be changing water away. And then of course my Halloween vampire here, he has a TPA as well, and he'll change heart into dark. He has the same skill as the normal vampire. Okuninushi gives a boost in attack and a delay, and Awoken Yomi, of course, gives enhanced orbs and tons of time to match up. So that's that. Let's see how we do here. It's not the hardest dungeon. Hopefully we'll do well. We don't. I just realized we don't have a bind clear. I don't think in this. The little ice demon there would bind up Yomi. Okay, so we do have 3 purple orbs. So obviously we're primarily a dark attack here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use, let's see, just looking at what we have available. I'm going to take this guy here, go all the way through like this and up to set, I'm going to get these guys set on the bottom here. Then by going through this way, I'll move this to there, and then I could come back through and match the heart on the bottom, and then I'll put the dark right on top. Then I'll try and go for the light and wood afterwards. So let's see that in action. So we're going to use this fire orb to move. We're going right there and there. We're moving that. There we go. So we got everything but the water orbs matched up. Let's see how we do for damage. 300,000 I saw from the Hypermax there. Obviously, the best damage is going to come from using TPAs here, since we have Satsuki with 3, Sephiroth with 2, and the Vampire with 1, and Okuninushi with 2, and I've got some attack latents on there. So everyone's hitting TPAs with the exception of Awoken Yomi. Alright, so this blue dragon dude will hit for 6,900. So the team is okay with health. You know, I have Okuninushi, Awoken Yomi, and the Hypermax Sephiroth friend all are 297 out. Let's go ahead, since this is going to be back up anyways, let's go ahead and use that. So I'm going to put a TPA on the right side here. So I'm going to use, let's see, yeah, I'll use this water orb, and I will go out, then down and up. So we'll just match up this light just because we're kind of moving in that direction anyways. Then I'll cycle this guy over and then come down and through to place it. At that point, I'll shoot all the way to the top, do the fire, then wood, and I'll see if I get the water. I'm just going to kind of figure it out as I go for that. So let's go over and there. We go right there. And there we go. So that matched up all of the colors there. We get a 6 combo, Skyfall into 7. So you get that full multiplier. Now let's see what we do. Oh yeah, 1.5 million, 1.4 million. Now we're doing some serious damage when we include the TPAs there. Alright, so we have this guy. He will hit for 22,000, under 75%. So while we will survive that, it would also be better to not have to. So I'm going to use this heart to move, and I'm going to cycle through twice. And what that's going to do is, the first time I go through, we'll put these orbs vertically right here, and the second time I go through, I'll pull them flat. And then I will put, I'll shoot over to the left side, I'll put the water down at the bottom, I'm going to put a TPA of dark, and I'll match up the fire on the left side, and just try and match up some more of the water since we have so much of it. So let's go ahead, we're going to go through 1, 2. Let me see, I use that same technique to lay those. I didn't get that other water match, but that's okay. Okay, another 7 combo there with the TPA, so we are looking pretty good. The Hypermax hit for over 2 million there, that's pretty good. Okay, this guy will, he charges up his attack at first. Under 50%, he'll recover himself, and under 25%, he'll hit for between 9,800 to 24,500. So he won't kill us no matter what. Now looking at the colors we have on the board here, We obviously don't have all of them, but it would be in our best interest to make sure we match everything that we do have on the board and try and manage a TPA if at all possible. So once again, I'm going to use a water orb to move. I'll use this guy here, flatten these out, and then pull them on over. Then I'm going to go here and put water down at the bottom. Then I will have the light stacked up on top of that, these light orbs here, and this guy will pop up. Then I'll try and set up the TPA to finish up and see if we match up hearts or something just to get rid of them. You know, we haven't been attacked, so we don't really have to worry about healing. We only got a match of the dark there. I didn't quite move fast enough to get the TPA put together. Let's see. That is still plenty of damage to take this guy out. So I guess it kind of worked out because I was left with a match of darks. Okay, so now we actually do have, we're having so many water orbs. You do have all of our colors. So I'm going to, let's see, just based on the placement here, I'll use a heart orb to move. I'm going to just go with, I'll go with this corner one. Just move over to pull that into the corner, then I'll flip these guys around and cinch them in. I'll lay the light on top of that, and then I'm going to try and get the dark set up just to be sure I have enough time since I messed up my TPA last time. And then we'll match up what's after that. So we're going to do the wood, the light, and then we have to circle this guy on over. So let's go ahead and go there. Now we could just go ahead and do that. There we go. That gets rid of a bunch of the blue as well because we ended up with a 5 match on them. So we did end up with the full 9x multiplier, which of course gets added into the other multiplier. Okay, we are at Hera-Is now. Now, unfortunately, we don't have our, well, let's see. Now, we would need one more light orb, then we would have been able to use Satsuki to create all the dark orbs we want. Although we might be able to ignore the light and just match up dark, fire, green, and just to be safe, we could use Okuninushi. So even though we have a lower multiplier, we'll be, oh, this is gonna just murder. We're gonna go like that. Oh, that got the vampire up. That's okay, we're not gonna use the vampire now. We're going to go ahead and do that. So even if we were to mess up, we're okay. And then we are going to use Awoken Yomi. Even though we have Sephiroth active up, and that will give a haste, I'd rather have the extra movement time to try and create additional TPAs. So let's see what we could do here. We're going to get everything enhanced. And we're going to make a TPA at the bottom. We're going to make one on the right side. And then we do have the orbs to make another one. 3 TPA, even with that lower multiplier, is going to be insane. And then we're just going to have to make sure we match up those wood and fire orbs. We might have to look at doing a cascade or something. Or I want to put the final TPA at the top. That's what I'll do to make enough room. So let's go through. We're going to go right there. Right there. There's our TPAs. And there we go. We have all of our matches in. We have the light set up for a possible cascade, or Skyfall rather, which didn't happen. But we're still hitting for, well, the Hypermax Sephiroth did 1,000,000 there, and everyone else did not too far underneath. So with all those TPAs, even with the lower multiplier, we got buffed up by Okuninushi, and just the 3 TPAs we did there. So that's fun. I've never used that team before. It's kind of fun. A dark color match TPA based team. It's pretty cool. So there we go. There's Hera-Is, and now we're going to go through. I'll go through one a little bit at a faster pace now, not really talk through the moves as much, and just kind of fly through, and you guys can check that out next. Okay, guys, I'm back, and we're going to be taking on the next dungeon in the series, which is Takeminakata descended. No wood or dark orbs. So this would be an optimal time to go for a combo based team because you're more likely to have your attack orbs on the board and it's easier to make matches when you have fewer types of orbs. So I've been practicing with the Rukia team a bit. I don't know if you saw, I forget if I uploaded the video I made when I ran a Rukia, but I've been practicing a bit. This isn't even really a TPA-based Rukia team. I believe only Awoken Hermes has a TPA. Yeah, he has one, and no one else has any. There's actually Rose on Isis and Blue Sonia. So, all right, let's see. So I'm just gonna kind of fly through, try and make some matches, and see how we do here. Obviously, with these color orbs, we're gonna be making a pretty decent high amount of combos. At least that's the plan. Let's hope it works out that way. Let's just go ahead and get matching. Okay, we got 6, and then you could always count on some Skyfalls coming in when you have fewer types of orbs. Holy cow! 12 combos there. I could be like Tyler. I don't know if he's ever gonna make videos again. 12 combos, alright! Anyways, okay, at least I make myself laugh. So we just go ahead and match this up and I probably could have blocked off those fire on the left side a bit better. Um, oh, she's alive. I should have done better. I forget what I just did there, but I should have done more combos no matter what it was. Because obviously, there we go. Okay, 9 combos, 10 combos, 11 combos. All right, 11 combos. That will definitely take out Kana. That's Kana, right? I think so. All right, now we're facing my starting role to Vinagon. That's actually how I started Puzzle and Dragons. I didn't know anything about this game except it was called Puzzle and Dragons. My friend said it was cool, so when I rolled this guy that looks like this giant dragon, I was sure I had done a good job. I didn't even know what re-rolling was at that point anyway, so there wasn't even a chance I would have re-rolled. Let's see, is that enough? We actually worked in a nice row there. There we got 7. That should do it. Yeah, oh yeah, we're hitting over 1,000,000 because we got that row in. Yeah, this is easy, although blinded board. Alright, I was looking at the video screen to get a good idea of what we got going on. Yeah. Skyfall, save me! 11 combos, you can't blind that board. Down they go, and we're on to Takeminakata. And just for fun, let's see if I could get a solid, and I'm getting ridiculous amounts of combos anyways. Let's see if there's a board we could just completely match up. Doesn't look like it. I don't think I have enough blue orbs. Let's do that and get a couple more blue orbs. There we go. I didn't count them up or anything, but just by eyeballing it, it didn't look good. Do. Oh well, we didn't get all the combos we could there. We got 8 and some Skyfalls and whatnot. Just another 12 combo. Takeminakata goes down. All right. Well, that's fun. I mean, obviously, when you're dealing with whatever less orb colors, you're gonna get higher combos. So that's gonna do it for this time, guys. I know I got some more stamina. I typically run the full gamut on stamina, but that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm happy I got my Ame no Uzume. And actually, I just, while I was off camera, I realized I had the materials to put her into her ultimate form and feed her some tamas. So once I get some dragons in her, then she'll be ready to rock. And then at some point, I'll get her leveled up as well. Skilled up, rather, I should say. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this. I am Alpha. Thank you so much for joining me, and you'll see me next time.